Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Launch Kayak Fishing Adventure. I'm sorry I haven't put out a video recently, but I went fishing maybe 3 weekends and caught absolutely nothing. The water's been too hot for bass fishing anyways. I'm out here on Mountain Island Lake, and it's approximately 8 o'clock in the morning, and it already is hot and humid. I'm trying out a new rooftop rack system for my kayak to try to get to a place where unloading or loading and unloading is easier, so I don't have to pick this kayak up over my head. Today I did it and it seemed to work. Only thing is, when I was unloading it off the back of the cars, I made a roller assembly that fits on my bike rack, and it rolled off to one side off of that. So it really didn't do what I wanted it to do, but that's okay, we could fix that. It's beautiful out on the lake right now, no wind. I got a couple different deep diving crankbaits to try, because the fish, since the water temperature is about 85 degrees, the fish are probably going deep. So I'm right now paddling out to at least the deepest spot that I know of close by, so I don't have to paddle too far. And that's out off the rock point over here. I'm going to give that a try. I just saw a fish jump right here, so I'm going to just stop here, do a little fishing. Lucy, what are you doing? I did buy some catfish bait. Try to catch some catfish. I think that's the only thing biting out here in this hot water. The bass, a lot of times this time of year, they'll follow the bait fish around the lake, and you know, if you have a fish finder, you could probably find where they're at, but I just kind of follow where they're jumping, you know, just trying to fish by sight. And that hasn't really worked for me lately. Okay, nothing, no action here. Oh God, it's gonna be hot today. Whew. Some of you have noticed that I bring my dog with me all the time. That's Lucy. She is a Yorkshire Terrier, a Yorkie, and she really loves to be on my boat. She likes to go swimming when it gets hot, and I like her to be with me too. That way she's not home all alone, sitting there wondering where everybody is. Looks like the lake level's a little bit down. We have had sporadic rainstorms, but we haven't had really a good downpour in a while. Mountain Island Lake is a water reservoir, and I don't know if you guys heard in the news, but Duke Power pretty much manages these lakes for cooling for the electricity generators and stuff like that. And their coal ash ponds back up right against these lakes. And recently they have been discharging the water from the coal ash ponds into our drinking water reservoir, Mountain Island Lake. And the levels of things like cyanide were well above the legal limit. But of course, here in North Carolina, they think they could, Duke Power thinks they can do whatever they want. You know, we have a governor that worked for Duke Power for, I don't know, something like 20 years or something. And basically, you know, he's on their payroll somehow. But in the meantime, they keep discharging crap into our drinking water. Back to the level, well, they control the level. They let the water out up in Lake Norman. Comes down through the Catawba River, which basically the Lake Norman, Mountain Island Lake, and Lake Wylie are all lakes built off of the Catawba River. And when they release the water from one, it goes into the other, and so Mountain Island Lake sometimes tends to get low. There's more residential stuff and things like that on Wylie and Lake Norman, so they kind of keep those higher due to the docks and all that stuff. just spent the whole day out here on Mountain Island Lake, and I got some few bites, but it's still not much happening. And it's getting kind of hot. It's supposed to be 90 degrees today.